All right, back to jurisdiction, and we're talking about federal courts. Federal courts, unless it's like a bankruptcy court that I talked about a minute ago, that's all they hear are bankruptcy cases. Federal courts have decided that we're only going to hear certain types of cases. And so on page 70, the first category is federal questions. So if there's a federal law that I believe has been violated. Let's say the Truth in Lending Act. I just got a home loan, a mortgage on my house, and I believe that the bank violated the Truth in Lending Act. That's a federal law, and I could file my lawsuit in federal court. If I believe there's been a violation of the Constitution, let's say First Amendment violation, that would fall under federal court. And so where it says federal courts may be given jurisdiction arising under the Constitution, laws of the United States, treaties. That's what it's talking about. I get into federal court through one of those means. The second way is through diversity jurisdiction. And basically that says that if we have two people who are from different states, so let's say I'm from Texas and you live in Missouri, and we have a breach of contract case, it could go to federal court. But the trick with diversity is diversity means there's two parties from two different states. But there's another requirement. The other requirement is that the amount in controversy has to be over $75,000, and the plaintiff and the defendant cannot be from the same state. So let's say you and I both live in Texas and we have a breach of contract case for $75,000. Could it go to federal court? No. But if I'm from Texas, you're from Missouri, we have a breach of contract case over $75,000, then yes, we could file it in federal court. So that's really what it's talking about there. Prisoner petitions, that's kind of its own separate thing. You can read that on page 71.